Hello everyone, this is Scarzig, and welcome back to another episode of The Darkest Dungeon. Today, we're going on a pretty long run. This is the mission I have picked out. It is a long mission to complete 100% of room battles. It's going to reward us with 9 deeds and a life crystal, plus 20% max HP does seem pretty good. And, I mean, it's a great way to bring some of our lower leveled party members up to speed, right? Because once you get to level 3, you can no longer do the level 1 apprentice missions. So this will just be a way for us to bring some of our stragglers up, like I was saying. So we'll go a little bit into the party in a second. I went ahead and did a lot of stuff off screen because there's a lot of management type things I had to do. We have Luna in treatment. Let me see, where is she? We have Luna in treatment to do with some of her quirks. We're taking away Hylomania, and thank you for the tip, you can actually treat negative quirks and lock in positive quirks at the same time. So we're going to lock in Manslayer, because she's got a few. The Wheeled Adventurer was actually replaced with Eagle Eye, which gave her extra accuracy on ranged skills, which is very unfortunate that got replaced. So that's why it's important to start locking in your positive quirks. Fabian, we also have him in treatment to just get rid of his Demonomania. And we're going to lock in Slugger. Plus 10% damage on melee skills means that Duelist Advance, Open Vein, and Wicked Slice are all going to get additional damage. If we can spare the time, right, if we aren't taking him back out, if he's in treatment for subsequent weeks, we'll be locking in Eagle Eye, Beast Hater, Stress Faster. He's got some really good quirks for sure that we want to get locked in. And it's a shame that I haven't really been making use of this as I should have been. But because of that, we've actually managed to get quite a good gold cushion because we haven't been spending and spending and spending. We also have Eliza and Patches finally in disease treatment. If you'll recall, Eliza had a couple really bad diseases, right? Minus 20 dodge, minus 10% max HP. Patches had a creeping cough for minus 20% damage, and on a plague doctor I was wondering if that was even worth curing, but I figure I might as well, right? She has a disease, might as well cure it. I tried to do the whole shenanigans with camping to get free value out of getting those skills cured using the plague doctor's camping skill, but it just wasn't working out for me. Also, an item appeared in the Nomad Wagon that I bought, and that's exactly what I equipped to Chimera here. The Lock of Fury, plus 10% damage, plus 3 speed, and minus 10% max HP. But then we have the Bloodthirst Ring, which gives plus 10% max HP. So that evens out. He's going to have a little bit less dodge, but that's fine. And he'll be able to save us on some food, especially on this mission where we're going to be camping twice. That's really going to come in handy. Let me see. So also we're bringing the Man-at-Arms. I haven't used the Man-at-Arms in a long time, right? And I've been kind of waiting for an excuse to bring him out. And when I played Darkest Dungeon on stream last week, I ended up using the Man-at-Arms then, and it ended up working out for me. So I think I was just kind of expecting a bit too much out of him, maybe using him improperly, but it ended up being pretty good. So we're running the same setup, of course: Crush, Rampart, Defender, and Retribution. So I think that's honestly going to do pretty good for us. And we gave him a bunch of damage. He's already got Ruins Tactician, plus 15% damage in Ruins, and we give him plus 25%, and then another 25% versus Unholy. So I think that we're actually going to turn him into a pretty big hitter. Hopefully he'll be able to hit, probably not as big as a Leper, but I'm hoping for some pretty dank numbers here. We're going to give Nocturne the Sun Ring. I figure that because we're going to be camping twice, the torch is going to be up most of the time. So we're just going to give him the Sun Ring so we can get that extra backline damage. Looking at it, I think I do have another Unholy Slayer's Ring. Do I? Or maybe it got stolen. I have 2 Eldritch Slayer's Rings. That's what it is. But again, it's probably best to leave 1 trinket slot open just in case we stumble across anything. We're also bringing Clover along for some CC. I figured that because the undead don't bleed, I wasn't going to bring Incision, Battlefield Medicine probably isn't that big a deal either, so I'm just going to bring the Emboldening Vapors. I figure there will be a chance for me to cast it here and there, and I've really come to appreciate Disorienting Blast because it's a stun for like towards the front line, and it clears corpses, which is really useful, especially for somebody like Bertrand who can only hit, you know, the first couple of ranks. So we're bringing the Feather Crystal for extra speed and extra dodge, and then the Blasphemous Vial, which gives us extra stun skill chance and extra accuracy. So this is going to allow us to hit the back line, especially because the Ruins, you run into Madmen, which have very high dodge, so it's important to get them stunned and cleaned up as much as possible. And, you know, with the extra stun skill chance, maybe we can get some chain stuns in. So I guess we just make sure everybody's maxed out. Man, I love having so much gold, I tell ya. Things were looking pretty bad for a while there, but we managed to come through. And I'm kind of upgrading all my stuff willy-nilly. But we don't really need to upgrade everything. I'm just kind of getting silly with my spending here. But this is, like I said, this is a long mission. If I wanted to get really cheeky, I could probably bring Violet along and try to just get tons and tons and tons of treasure out of this run. And now that I'm thinking about it, that doesn't sound like such a bad idea. But I think that I like the way this team is shaping up, and I already have everybody equipped with trinkets. So we're just going to go that way. I didn't really look at the camping skills. Again, it's not something I really worry about. We do have a prevent nighttime ambush, which I really enjoy. And of course the leeches. So honestly, we've got a really good spread. We've got I went over who we have in treatment, and then a few other people in stress treatment, of course. So I think that's everything. Let's go ahead and hop right in then and provision up. And we get the grindhouse party type here. Some of your heroes need their camping skills equipped. Oh, Oh, I remember that's what I did. I forgot to equip the leeches, and they added that helpful little reminder. Anyway, so we're just going to bring as much food as possible. Because we can just feast over and over again when we camp, and this will allow us to get a lot of stress relief as we camp. And, well, honestly, Nocturne would probably be able to keep us pretty high up. And Alphonse does have a self-heal. No, excuse me, not Alphonse, Chimera. Chimera does have a self-heal, so maybe we don't need 3 sleeves of food. And we also have the Bloodthirst Ring. So maybe 2 is good enough. I think maybe we can get away with 2 sleeves of food if we save it specifically for camping. We'll take 2.5. We'll take 2.5. Medicinal herbs in case we run into that table. We'll take a couple skeleton keys. We'll take 5 shovels because the Ruins does have more obstacles than normal, and you can use them to break open those antique cases rather than using skeleton keys. I'm not sure how much treasure we're really going to find. Maybe take 3 keys just in case. Take a holy water. Then a ton of torches, I guess. That seems good. It's a lot of stuff, but we're going to be going through the torches pretty quick, I think. The food pretty quick. Oh, this item cannot be sold. It's a free item from the Plague Doctor. Yeah, I think this is fine. Maybe we do not, maybe we don't take the medicinal herbs. Yeah, it'll be fine, because as soon as we hit our first obstacle, we'll open up a slot from the shovel, and like I said, the torches will get used up pretty quickly. I would even argue that this might be too few torches. So we might as well just take 2 sleeves. And we'll run like that. Let's go. You live for risk and darkness. By all means, bring few torches. Which we've already done in the past, and it was pretty fun.
The fiends must be driven back. And what better place to begin than the seat of our noble line.
Now we have to complete 100% of room battles, so we have to go all the way down this way and then backtrack. Treasure ahead, I'd wager. I don't know if that's what he's supposed to sound like, but there you go. He sounds like a bloke.
Steps are the exception and not the rule.
Oh my god. I wonder who's going to be our trap disarmer. I hadn't thought about that. Ooh, we got the surprise. That's good. And Clover goes first. Yo, Chimera outspeeds? Okay, we're going to get the Beast Bile going then. Nice. Abyssal Artillery. Beautiful. We're going to do Stun. This party is called Grindhouse. I think that assumes that we have pretty low damage and that we're going to be using dots and stuff to whittle down our opponent. So I think that getting the stun there is correct. I think we'll see how much damage we do. Actually, I could just do where is it? Retribution. Get a little bit of damage, and then that way I can start strike back. And this will enable Bertrand to start hitting the back line if they deal damage to him. There it is. And he marks himself, so he takes more aggro than normal when he's marked. See? So they're all attacking him. Nice. So right away you can see everybody's...
Powerful blow.
doing pretty decent damage. Yeah, you're dead to Blight. We can recast Beast Bile to go on the Bone Defender because we need to penetrate its armor. And so I think we can go that way. When it comes around to Nocturne, we can have him heal. Perfect. 9! Big heal. I dig it. He is bleeding though, but he's only going to take a few points of damage from that. No biggie. So let's crush. 11? It's not bad. And that hit through his prot. So we need busts. We do need to bring those. So we can use the bandage right away. Save a few points. Nicely done. So that first battle went really well. And if things ever get hairy, you know, Chimera can just transform. Dodge the trap. Thank you. And we can just, like I said, we can just have Chimera transform. That's what I really like about Abominations, honestly, is that, yeah, we'll throw the anti-venom. Is that, you know, you still have that fallback, right? Where you can just have them transformed. You get that increased damage. Like right here, stunning these two archers in the back line is going to be crucial. We even get the outspeed so we can get some damage on them right away. I wonder if Blight is correct. Actually, I'm going to Manacle, so I'm going to stun the Bone Defender. If I Plague... It'll deal 1 damage. Plague is 5 points around for 3 rounds. So that wouldn't kill him. So we'll just do this for now. We'll stun him. Maybe we can get another rotation of Abyssal Artillery and then finish him off with the Blight there. So, yeah, I think we can just Rampart. Excellent. And then he hits. We strike back. Oh, Rampart's the stun. That's my bad. Retribution. It's because the symbol for Rampart is that shield. So I think it's the strike back one every time. And so because of that, we
a singular strike.
We don't get to poison both archers. That's a shame.
As the fiend falls.
So I think, yeah, so that makes the Blight finish him off. We're going to stun the Bone Arbalist. Ah, he resisted it. He was just stunned, though. Damn, damn, damn. So Retribution is the one we really wanted. Ooh, you can hit rank 3 with Crush? Damn, okay. So he's got a lot more reach than I gave him credit for. So that's pretty good. Beast Bile doesn't hit rank 1. I could Manacles again. Just stun him. Nice. And then we can Emboldening Vapors on Bertrand. He's not going to go next, though. But what this allows me to do is just weird construction. Who needs it? Rip. Heal for 1. Okay. Boom. Very nice. And once again, he got that big hit through, you know, the physical attack protection that enemy has. Terrible shame. I guess we'll just open this up. We'll see what's in here. Probably end up throwing that away anyway. Yeah, we need to make room for these rubies. That's way too good to pass up. So gold can stack up to 17. Jade stack 3 or 4 deep. 3, 6, 9, 12. So it's about the same. We'd have to find 4 jades to match that ruby. I want to save the holy water because there's some pretty strong relics in here from time to time that interact with holy water. So we are going to throw the jade after all. Take the rubies. Alright. Things still going pretty good. And we keep finding a lot of torches too. We brought more than we needed, in my opinion, just in case. But we're finding torches, so now we have plenty. Shit. Should I just transform here and then AoE these front two? It's not worth it though for these shrimpy enemies. I'll just beast spile. Because with Abyssal Artillery, I could probably even get away with doing Plague Grenade. But we'll just stun. Because we're avoiding so much damage. Like when you stun, as they say, the best CC is death. Like if you can just one-shot them, then it doesn't matter. But that stun allowing us to get around from Nocturne with the Abyssal Artillery, and for the Blight to tick a couple times, like, it's just so good. So right now, what we could do is actually Retribution, cast the correct skill, hit there, so the Bone Arbalest will die from Blight, and now these skeletons hopefully die to the strike back. Nice. And he's blighted. Back to the pit. Come here. Nice. So this is how you do it. Once you get these damage trinkets, the Man-at-Arms actually becomes pretty good. Yeah. Abominations can't hit rank 4. So I guess I'll just do Absolution to heal and stress heal. Yeah, we'll do Plague Grenade. Does 1 tick of damage and then blights for 5. So he'll survive with a few points of HP. And then the finisher. Nice crit. Nice. So we had room for all that. 2 stack of rubies. Yep, see? So the Altar of Light uses holy water. I think it's a... I can't remember. I think it gives you a buff. No, I don't think you use holy water on Altar of Light. I think it just gives you a buff. I can't remember. We'll do it this way. You've carried favor from the gods. Plus 30% damage until camp. That's really good. I couldn't remember which one that was. So we use holy water. He has 30% damage. So, if we keep going strong like this, we might not need to camp. And we can keep that buff for a long time. And then Abyssal Artillery is just going to do like untold amounts of work for us. And he's got the Sun Ring. So, let's just clean up these room battles. Secret room, secret room, secret room. Nah. That's okay. Wow. Getting a lot of surprise, too, because we're keeping our torch high. We'll start off with Beast Spile. Its damage over time effects are OP, I tells ya. We're gonna, Disorienting Blast. Oh, I thought that hit rank 1. My mistake. Yeah, we'll just Plague Grenade. Have like a ridiculously high blight on him. Start working on the Bone Defender. This seems like a good idea. Instead of doing Abyssal Artillery, we'll do Demon's Pull. I was hoping to pull him forward, and it would mess up, like, their attack, like, what attacks they had available, mess up their formation a little bit. And what I like about the Man-at-Arms, too, is that you can cast Retribution and then cast Protect Ally to give yourself 30% damage resistance. And so that way you're marking yourself to take more aggro, but you take less damage overall while you're striking back. It's godlike. Yeah, but not a lot of burst damage. Grindhouse, definitely an accurate statement here. We Emboldening Vapor so that we, get the crit. We didn't even need to because they're both dead. There we go. Nice.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled.
They can be beaten. Oh yeah, we're beating their asses. That's what I'm talking about.
The promise of safety.
And I love... I don't know why I haven't been using the Man-at-Arms. Because I love Morning Stars, right? As a weapon. So, I don't know. You think I'd be drawn to this character a little bit more. Confession Booth. Sometimes it's good. Sometimes it's bad. No, I'm just gonna ignore it. I think that if we had a negative quirk that we really wanted to cure, I'd probably roll the dice on it. I guess we just Plague Grenade, so it basically guarantees the spider dies to Blight.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
Grave Nibble. Does that stun? I think it's a stun. He resisted it. Not bad. Not bad. And he's dead to Blight, so we're gonna punch this one.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
Beauty. Round 2, fight. Lovely.
As victories mount, so too.
You know what we forgot to do? I forgot to go to the blacksmith and make sure everybody's weapon and armor was all the way upgraded. That's what I forgot to do. If only I could just, like, click all the way up on the other room. Like, when you're backtracking, instead of clicking room by room, you can just click on the other room and just walk straight there. Like, it'll still crunch all the enemies and hunger and that, but you don't have to do transitions like this over and over again. But we did scout a trap, so we finally get to see who our trap disarmer will be. 60, 70, 80. Oh, Clover, go for it. Nice. Not too many people stressed out right now either. We only ran into the occult witch, the occult acolyte, I think they're called, like once or twice. We haven't run into any madmen yet. So I was worried about the back line, like, getting stressed out, but, you know, that's not really going to be the case. Hunger, nice. And you see that only took 3 food because Chimera has the Bloodthirst Ring, so that he's fasting. And that's so, like, seriously, shout out to the Bloodthirst Ring, because it's a common trinket, and that's a very powerful ability, right? Like, it gives you minus dodge, but the extra HP you have makes up for it, right? Getting hit slightly more often. Oh, so here we go. I was just talking about getting stressed out. So we're gonna Manacles on the Madman, and then we can stun the back line here. So that both of their stress inducers are stunned, and this is going to give us a chance to get some damage in. Abyssal Artillery plus Blight will clean up this back line nicely. Bertrand can crush the Madman. Hopefully he'll hit. Go for it. Yes! Ew. He turns into a pile of meat. So, Manacles can't reach rank 4. So we're just going to pop this dude. Nice dodge. Okay. Yeah, then we can just Plague Grenade. So the Bone Courier dies on the next round. We can Demon's Pool to do focus damage on the Arbalist. Pull it forward. And yeah, so he's dead to Blight. They're both dead to Blight. So we can just Retribution here. I wonder if Crush would have... I should have looked. Crush probably would have one-shot rather than me doing Retribution. But I think we outspeed. Yeah. We'll Emboldening Vapors on Bertrand, so the strike back is guaranteed kill. Oh, never mind. Beauty. Anti-Venom.
So clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
I could probably throw these torches to make room for 650 gold. It's probably worth, because we're going to start camping soon. And I wish that you could use these, right? If you could just, like, use these as you get them. And it would just temporarily increase your Blight resist for a few battles, right? Instead of just throwing it away like that. Or like medicinal herbs, right? You can just, instead of having to throw it away, you could just eat it on the spot and get some sort of temporary benefit so you aren't losing out on value. Just a thought. Yeah, so we're just going to chuck both of these. Oh, a torch. Thank you. We'll just burn it. See, like, you can burn the torches when you find them. You can burn them immediately. But you can't do that with other things. Alright. It's better to stun or... Yeah, it's better to stun. Because we already have the Blight ticking on the Acolyte. And then Abyssal Artillery will soften her up to die to Blight. And then we cast Plague Grenade. It's the same old rotation here. Shame's Bertrand's so slow. Because if he would have had his Retribution up here, it would have been great for us. And he got the bleed, damn. Yeah, so we'll set the Retribution back up. He's going to Blight for 3, so we'll hit him. I was hoping I would do more. We really low-rolled that. That's a really strong Blight. I am digging that for sure. So you're dead to Blight, and you are not. So we're going to Demon's Pool. Because if it works, yeah, see, and it shuffles the skeleton Bone Soldier back. So I think that makes it so he can't hit us effectively. He'll have to use, I think enemies have to use like a weaker move to shuffle them forward. But at any rate, we've got Retribution up. Yes, so we can just crush. Ooh, shit! Annihilated. And it's funny seeing them all just drop to Blight. And he's dead to Blight, so we can take this opportunity to just get heal rotations off. Ooh, big heal. Let's go. And then we just Emboldening Vapors. Yeah, so I was right. We haven't really needed Incision.
This expedition at least promises success.
And we're gonna throw away 75 gold. We need busts. I do know that. I don't think we need crests. So maybe we chuck 4 crests just to start another gold stack. Figure out what's in here. Now the sarcophagus you don't need a key for. It's empty. Rip. That's fine. Ooh, a scout. Did that reach here? No, it just reached here. We scouted those traps, though. Very helpful. Oh, we bleeding. We're bleeding. Okay, Clover. Do it. Nice. And this will be a nice long episode, too, right? Because we haven't even camped yet. We should camp. I've just been loving this 30% damage. I think we'll throw away a stack of firewood. I think that that's what we're going to end up doing. Throwing away a stack of firewood and just camping like right before the very end. Just to get a free rotation of stress healing. Yeah, so they're blighted. We get the stun off. Stress inducers don't get their rotation of damage. Yeah, I'm loving the way this party plays out. Like, this is pretty swag. Yeah. We'll hit the brawler. Because this does reduce damage anyway, and we don't want any more of that cut out by the Bone Defender's protection. And this way with the Retribution, yeah, I was going to say it would force him to die to the Blight, but, you know, it's whatever. So she's dead to Blight next turn. And we can start focusing the Bone Defender. We can blight the Bone Courtier so that he's dead. Yeah, this party has like... It's weird. It's like it doesn't feel like they do a lot of damage, but that blight puts in so much work. I think it's because, you know, you have to... The blight damage is delayed, so you... You know what I mean? You don't get as much value out of it. You can't get immediate value of just immediately killing something. Because if they survive the blight, then they get that damage off. So, I'm thinking that we can just open that up. Because we need these busts. And... You can, well... Oh, wow, we get a scout. So we do have to go down here to clear these battle rooms. Yeah. Yeah. We're going to throw a firewood. And we'll take an onyx. This will be our third jade, though. So, we actually are missing out on a lot of value. We'll throw this gold and take the jade. Just because, you know, it's going to be more than 75 gold, obviously. And we'll probably go down, and once we backtrack to like this, back to this room, we'll camp. Who wants to read a book? Chimera, maybe. He doesn't really have a lot going for him. Clover doesn't have any negative quirks. Actually, Nocturne. Nocturne, you read it. An old journal entry. Excellent. What does that mean? What'd it do? Whatever. I guess because, it didn't give me the option to take it if I found a journal page. Oh, it's another one of these things. I think if you don't have a holy water, it gives you just, like, plus 10% damage or something. Yeah, plus 20%. Wow. That's still really good. We gotta actually remember to light our torches. Yeah, so those altars are basically dissuading us from camping. Ooh, outsped. Nice dodge, though.
Masterfully executed.
I fear no demon, for the greatest monster lies inside. I like that. Yeah. Bone Soldier. It's only gonna blight for 3. Haha! But the retribution works!
Executed with impunity.
Alright, so you're gonna bleed for 3. Damn. This, like, basically guarantees the kill, right? Yeah, you blight, and you live with 3 HP. So you just stun here. Nocturne gets the final damage onto the second Arbalest to finish it off. Damn! Hmm. And there you go. All right.
Seize this momentum.
Yeah. So if we would have kept those Jades, we would have come up. We would have come through with a lot more value. None of these are worth it. We aren't bleeding. Can't really make room. Well, if we throw away the emeralds, because gold stacks out at 1,700, we'd have to find 4 emeralds to make it worth more than a stack of gold. Onyx, we have to find even more to make it worth more than a stack of gold. So it's just a matter of, do we think we're going to find another 1,750 gold? Well, we can camp here. We really could, just to open up a slot of inventory space. Take the gold, then use a key to open this thing. Because you can camp while you have these open.
Circle in the dark. The battle may yet be won.
So we can take this. So first things first, we're going to do Unspeakable Commune. Played some music. Because we aren't stressed at all, and getting ambushed sucks ass. Nobody has diseases. We can psych up. And then we can use Encourage to take the stress away. And then I guess we just do Instruction to give you extra speed. Skill always trumps raw strength. Strike like so. And there we go. And so now we can open this.
Spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Crests. I think we already agreed that we didn't need crests. But finding 8 of them like that, you might as well take it, right? So we gotta move here. Shame we're losing out on those buffs, though, but I think we were doing pretty good without them. Ooh, a map. Never mind. And I gotta remember, I'm taking this a bit too seriously, because this is an easy fight. We're going to do Disorienting Blast because not only does it stun, it shuffles. So the Bone Courier is going to come forward, and then we can beat him up. This is our only recourse. He's got the extra stun resist. So we're just going to Blight. Hopefully Bertrand gets to go, and then we'll Crush. Hopefully do enough damage. Yep, damn, sure did do enough damage. We've been playing around with Retribution when I think we probably should have just been crushing everything this whole time. Rip. Crit! Hooray, de-stresses a little bit. And Manacles does really solid damage. And Disorienting Blast clears all corpses. And I really appreciate the utility that that can bring, honestly. Oh, so we found Emerald. So we are being rewarded. And we spent a lot of gold prepping for this run. Just putting people in treatment and, you know, just upgrading. And we bought that padlock. What's it called? The Lock of Fury, which was like 10,000, I think. Or 12,000. So we put ourselves back into a little bit of a hole, but I mean, this run is going smooth. Like, we're gonna clear this with like nobody being stressed out. And when you can get through a run like that and you don't have to pay any money to de-stress your team, like you save, you know, roughly 4,000 gold, right? Because everything that de-stresses is like 1,000 gold to put them in relief. It's probably worth it to Retribution against a party like this. simply because they got the 2 melee attackers. Yep, now he's dead to Blight. That was a big hit. My word. Damn, the Arbalest outsped. It's 3 damage here. You need to be blighted in the back. Or, yeah, he already went, so we can blight. We don't have to worry about stunning him since he already took his action.
The ground quakes.
So uncivilized. You see, he'll survive with a couple points of HP, but Bertrand gets to go. Nice. Ooh. We're finding extra stacks of the treasure we need to fill out our inventory. And we'll probably go through the last of these torches here as we're going through these final hallways. So that'll open up some more room for treasure. We scouted these traps, fortunately. Get Clover highlighted right away in preparation. I wonder, well, it's definitely good, I think, because you've seen me do it countless times where I will scout a trap and then forget to disarm it because I'm not paying attention to my map. So I suppose it's better to just reward your player for, yeah, I'm not going to risk the Iron Maiden. I guess it's better to reward your player for remembering to disarm the trap rather than making it like an automatic action. Like when you go into a dungeon, whoever has your highest trap disarm, you just set them as the disarmer, and then they automatically disarm whatever traps you scout. But what that does, though, and I've done it in the past, is it allows you to select somebody that has a lower chance of disarming the trap, just because you might want to use it to get a free stress heal. And we're going to stun, because we don't want these to shoot at us. I'm actually going to Manacles the Bone Defender rather than doing Beast Bile here, because I think that Abyssal Artillery plus Plague Grenade will finish them off anyway, so we don't need to mess around with putting a dot on the Bone Soldier because he's so tiny. Ooh, damn. Really unfortunate. Got a low roll there. Even with a crit. Terrible. But at any rate, we're going to Beast Bile. That way the Bone Soldier and then the Arbalest die to Blight. Now, Plague Grenade actually does 1 damage, so we get the kill there in the back. There we go. So we just got to worry about the Axe Blade. So now, you see the Retribution does minus 75% damage. So I think it's better to just hit him really hard now. So I think even with the strike back, he would have still lived. And there was a chance that we got a high roll or a crit there anyway to finish him off. Alright, another portrait, which I think we do need actually. We aren't camping anymore. We do need food for a hunger roll. I suppose 1 portrait isn't worth it. Unless we throw out the... This is an unlocked strong box. What are the odds we need that last skeleton key? Eh? No, we're gonna continue adventuring.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles.
More crests.
Paid for in blood. The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Let's go ham. Throw away our remaining torches. And we'll probably end up throwing away those last shovels. We're just trading everything in here for We're going to give Nocturne damage because he's helping us clear the back line. Bertrand already does enough. Yeah, so we're going to stop playing games, I think. We're just going to go in on the damage, I think. Yeah, so we'll get the Plague going. We'll do, what is it, Eldritch Pull. Ooh, damn! Well, there you go. And because she shuffled forward, we can't do, Eldritch Pull. It's 0 heal.
Destroyed.
Lovely. And you take, a net stress, right? Because you take, what is it, like 5 when he transforms, and then you heal 2 when he changes back. So you do take a little bit of stress over time. Some curios to check, a couple battles, but no treasure in the rooms. So this will give us a chance to get a little bit of more gold or something before we head out of here. I was hoping the manacles one-shot that thing, but they're immune to stuns, 100% stun resist. Nice dodges, seriously. Because I think Grave Nibble, it is a stun, but I think it can also cause diseases. I can't remember. Oh look, a torch. Game is so generous. And the reason I kept this last sleeve of food is because in case I get another hunger check, right? Then I'll have food for the party. Furthermore, I think if you skip out on food, even though you take stress and HP, which we can spare, I think it will make you scurvy, which happened to us that one time where we ran out of food right at the very end. Yeah, so honestly, this whole run has just been smooth sailing. I cannot complain. Oh, damn. Dodged it. Still ain't that bad. Let's see, the Blight will do 3. That puts him down to 8. We just need to get one more hit off. Hopefully Manacles connects, and I think that makes him die to Blight. With the combination of Stun and Blight. Let me see. You're dead to Blight. I could emboldening Vapors and see if Manacles does enough. Yeah. So then see, he takes 3, and then when he comes back around, he'll take another hit, and then he's dead. So now we can just... We don't even need the weird construction, but I guess we might as well heal ourselves. Because we're about to get out of here anyway, so we don't actually need to heal ourselves. And because this is an apprentice run, you know, we aren't going to run into like any crazy high-level enemies roaming the halls. I probably, honestly, seeing how well this party works out, probably wouldn't have done so good against the shuffling horror or whatever it's called. And because we're about to finish off the map, we can throw shovels and take gold instead. Check these last couple curios.
Packs laden with loot.
And who wants to read books before we get out of here? Nocturne, you do it. An old journal entry. Okay then.
More bones returned.
Easy peasy.
Devils remanded to their abyss.
So we collected 12,555. Now, I think that... well, If we just say that if we take out the cost of the padlock of Fury or wherever it was, then I think we actually break even with the cost of putting everybody in treatment and that kind of thing. Oh, his natural eye got changed to Bloodthirsty. Or no, his Bloodthirsty changed to... Oh, his natural eye changed out with Ruins Tactician. That's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. Plus 10% max HP. We got to get that locked in. But they only start replacing once they get up to 5 positive quirks.
The Abbey's masonry fares no better than the faith of
The elements have not been kind to the old Abbey. The very soil itself seems to reject the place. Work is expected to last through the week. Cloister is locked. Transept costs -50. Penance Hall costs -50. Not bad. Wow. Red Hood gets plus 20% bonus damage. Ooh, Guts. Plus 15% move resist. That's super good on a leper because they're only useful in the first 1 or 2 ranks. And being able to resist getting shuffled to the back is amazing. So Creeping Cough is cured. Both diseases are cured. Their treatment went through. Excellent, excellent. So we're already at 51 minutes, so we aren't going to check any of the other stuff that we need to look into. But thank you so much for joining me for today's very long episode, and I will see you next time. You have a good one.